In the small town of Ravenwood, there was a bank that belonged to a coven of witches. The witches had placed powerful spells to protect the bank from intruders, but one night a daring thief named Jack decided to take his chances. Jack had heard rumors of the valuable treasures that were kept within the bank's vaults, and he was determined to get his hands on them. He made his way to the bank and found the front door unlocked, which he found odd, but he shrugged it off and entered. As soon as Jack stepped inside, he felt a chill run down his spine. The air was thick with magic, and he could sense the presence of powerful spells. But he was a seasoned thief, and he wasn't going to let a few spells stop him. He made his way to the vault and began to work on cracking the combination. He was so focused on his task that he didn't notice the subtle movements of the objects around him. The broomsticks and cauldrons on the shelves started to vibrate and rattle, and the candles flickered ominously. Suddenly, the room was filled with an eerie green light, and Jack felt a cold hand close around his wrist. He looked up to see the witches standing around him, their eyes glowing with anger. "How do you try to steal from us?" one of them hissed. "We will not tolerate such disrespect." Jack tried to pull away, but the witches held him tight. He could feel their magic coursing through his body, draining him of his strength. He realized too late that he had made a grave mistake by attempting to rob a bank belonging to witches. And as the witches closed in on him, he knew that he would never make it out alive. From that day on, the people of Ravenwood whispered in hushed tones about the witch bank heist, and no one ever dared to enter the bank again for fear of angering the witches and suffering the same fate as Jack.